Namaste everyone. I'm Vasu Sundaraj, the founder and director of Swaranjali School of Music in Bellevue. It is a great privilege for me to introduce to you the 14 high school graduates of the class of 2021. They are truly an exceptional and extraordinary group of young people. During the past year, I witnessed firsthand their strength of character. Through stresses, uncertainty, and even personal loss, their courage and willingness to adapt always amazed me. Class of 2021, you should be so proud of yourselves for receiving the Senior Diploma in Hindustani Classical Music. You are preserving a rich, ancient tradition that goes back over 1500 years. I am so proud of you.
Hi, my name is Sahana Deepak, and I have been a student with the Swaranjali School for the past 12 years. I am very excited to attend the University of Washington this fall to study computer science. I have also been a music teaching assistant for the past 5 years. Over the past 12 years, I've had some amazing opportunities to perform at events with very talented musicians such as Sunidhi Chauhan, Sonu Nigam, and Shankar Mahadevan. Here you can see a poster from the Sonu Nigam show where I got to perform with some of my friends, and it was an amazing experience that Vasiji was able to put together for us. I've also participated in several competitions, such as the Kai Secret Superstar competition, and that was a very fun experience as well, as I got to learn and perform a song on my own using my guitar, and it was fun to blend my Western experience with my Bollywood singing. Some of my fondest memories from the Swaranjali School have been learning with Vasiji when she teaches me for family weddings or other events, because she really takes the time to learn about other cultures and to accurately represent them, and you can tell how much she loves the music and how much it brings all the cultures together, and it has been a joy to have her instill that passion within me. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also a teaching assistant for Vasiji, and whenever I teach my younger students, she has really inspired me to also give them my love of music and share that experience with them. And that has been something that I've really valued over the past 5 years. In addition to Hindustani music, something I've really enjoyed doing is learning instruments in the Western style. For example, I learned cello, piano, and guitar as well over the past several years. I also participated in a national competition called Reflections, where I had to compose my own music, and several times I blended Hindustani music with Western music and created a fusion piece. As part of this Reflections competition, I was recognized at the state level multiple times. I am very grateful to have had a teacher as amazing as Vasiji, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos. Thank you!
आज तो आनंद आनंद आज तो आनंद आनंद आज तो आनंद आनंद पूर्ण ब्रह्मा शतविध श्रुति छन्द हरि जीवन प्रभु गोकुल प्रगटे मिटे सकल दुख द्वंद्वा आज तो आनंद आनंद आज तो आनंद सानी नि द नि रि सा सा रि रि ग ग म आनंद आनंद सा रि ग म प द प म ग रि रि सा आनंद आनंद म ध नि रि सा नि द प म ग रि रि सा आनंद आनंद ग ग म म प द नि द प म ग रि आनंद सा रि ग म प म ग म प द नि द प द नि सा द नि सा रि सा नि द प म ग रि रि सा नि द प म ग रि रि सा नि द प म ग रि आनंद रि सा नि सा ध प म प रि सा नि सा द नि सा रि म ग रि सा सा नि नि द ध प प म म ग ग रि रि सा म ग ग रि रि सा म ग ग रि रि सा आनंद आनंद आज तो आनंद सा रि ग रि ग म ग म प म प द म द नि रि सा सा रि ग सा ग रि रि सा नि सा नि द प द प म ग म ग रि सा सा नि द प नि द प म ग रि रि सा आनंद आनंद आज तो आनंद आनंद आनंद
Hi, my name is Isla, and I am going to the University of Washington in the fall to study biochemistry on the pre-med track. I've been part of the Swaranjali school since I was 6 years old, and over the past 12 years, I have learned so much and I have been given so many amazing opportunities, like performing with artists such as Sonu Nigam and Shankar Mahadevan. I've also been able to apply a lot of what I've learned from class to reciting Ginadzimai Jamaat Khana, but the best part of these 12 years have definitely been the lifelong connections and friendships I have formed. I want to thank Fasolati for everything and for being so supportive and loving and caring over these past 12 years, and I look forward to growing in my musical journey in the future.
I'm Anagha, and I graduated from Tesla STEM High School this year. I'll be going to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign to study computer science. Ever since I was very young, I've always loved music. When I was 5 years old, I started learning piano and Carnatic classical music, and once I started school, I enrolled in the choir. 4 years ago, when I started learning Hindustani classical music from Vasu Auntie with the Swaranjali School of Music, I have loved the way she taught us. I loved the way she worked with us and taught us the nuances of each rag, and I loved the way we could learn from our peers and be inspired by each other to learn better. In college and beyond, I hope to further my musical journey using the knowledge Vasu Auntie has given me, and I really appreciate all she has done for me so far. नादान हियरा घूम गयो रे नादान हियरा घूम गयो रे नादान हियरा घूम गयो रे अरे घूम गयो रे नादान हियरा
ni sa re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni sa re ma pa ni sa re sa ni da pa na da nahi ra gum gayo re ni sa ma ga re sa pa ni sa ni da pa ni sa ma ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa na da nahi ra gum gayo re ni sa re ma pa ni sa re sa ni da da pa pa ma ma ga ga re re na da nahi ra gum gayo re re na da nahi ra ni sa re ma pa ma ga re re ma pa ni sa ni da pa ma pa ni sa ni da pa ma ga re re ma pa sa re ma pa sa re ma pa na da nahi ra gum gayo re gum gayo re gum gayo re.
Hi, I'm Anishka, and I'm super excited to attend the Wharton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania this fall. I've actually been with the Swaranjali School of Music for about a decade now, and some of my best memories range from talking and singing in class to preparing and performing at amazing places like opening for Sonu Nigam and Shankar Mahadevan. I think my biggest takeaway from this whole amazing experience would be that no matter what obstacles come in the way, it's always worth it to stick with what you love. I actually had to deal with a few struggles with my voice, and I had to go through things like speech therapy, giving up some foods that I really loved, and embedding different practice exercises into my daily schedule so I could simply even talk properly. And that process was really long and crazy, but Vaswanti stayed by my side through all of it and really helped me out. And here I am, years later, able to sing and able to engage with my number one passion on a daily basis. So it's always worth it, and no matter how hard things may seem, it's always worth it to stick with what you love and stick with your passion, because singing and whatever you're passionate about can be some of the best parts of your life. And outside of the Swaranjali School of Music, over the years, I've really started to like songwriting, and I've taught myself guitar and piano, basic chords, you know, that whole thing. And I like to write songs. I write songs like every day almost. And I also really like singing Western styles of music. I do a lot of karaoke, and I performed and competed at Redmond's Got Talent in middle school and opened for this one band actually at the Senior Center a few years ago. So all of that's super fun, just getting involved with singing wherever I can. And I know that with my experiences at the Swaranjali School and my passion for singing, singing will remain an important part of my life for the rest of my life.
तिरकट तक दे रे ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना तिरकट तक दे रे ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना तिरकट तक दे रे ना धाकट तक धुंकट तक दित्ता ता 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 तू ना धाकट तक धुंकट तक दित्ता ता धाकट तक धुंकट तक दित्ता ता क्रान क्रान धा 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 क्रान क्रान धा 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 तिरकट तक दे रे ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना तिरकट तक दे रे ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना तिरकट तक दे रे ना देर 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 ता ना 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 धे ता ना धे ता ना 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 देर 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 ता ना 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 ता ना ना ता ना ना देर 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 ता ना 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 धे ता ना धीम ता ना 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 ता दा रे दानी धीम ता ना 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 ता दा रे दानी रेवत गावे गुनी सुधरा पान सा 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 मा 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 गा 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 पा 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 मा धा पा सा मा रे सा नी सा सा मा गा पा मा धा पा सा मा धा पा मा तिरकट तक दे रे ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना धागे ना धा 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 तू ना तिरकट तक दे रे ना तिरकट तक तिरकट तक तिरकट तिरकट तक तिरकट तक तिरकट तिरकट तक दे रे ना
Hello, my name is Anshita Sani and I have been a student of the Swaranjali School of Music for almost 10 years now. Next year, I'll be attending the University of Texas at Austin as a Turing Scholar, where I'll be majoring in computer science with a possible minor in aerospace engineering. Some of the highlights have been performing at the Shankar Mahadevan and Sonu Nigam concerts. This past year, I also had the opportunity to perform with my brother and sister at IAWW's Chai and Chat. Outside of Hindustani classical music, I've also participated in choir. Is love alive? Is love alive? I have also been a Kathak dancer since I was very little. Finally, our family is very musical, and I also enjoy playing the flute. Some of the things I like to do outside of school are gymnastics, as well as flying rockets. I am so grateful to Vasuji for being such an incredible mentor over the past years, and I can't wait to see where music leads me next.
ma pa dha ni sa ma pa dha ni sa re ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa पायल की झनकार बरनिया पायल की सारे म पद म पद नि सा नि पद नि सा रे ग रे सा रे नि सा रे ध नि द प म पद नि सा सा नि द द प प म म ग ग रे रे सा 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 नि द द प प म म ग ग रे रे सा 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 नि द द प प म म ग ग रे रे सा पायल की झनकार बरनिया झन झन बाजे कैसे मोरे पिया से मिलन को जाऊं अब मैं पायल की झनकार बरनिया पायल की पायल की पायल की झनकार.
Hi, my name is Devishi. I graduated this June, just like everybody else in this video, and I will be an incoming freshman at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign this fall, where I am going to study computer science. I have been a student at Swaranjali for the past 4 years. I'm pretty sure I started at the beginning of 9th grade, so aside from that, my musical experience mainly consists of choir, which I have been doing since 2nd grade. Through that, I've gone to All-State like 4 times, participated in a bunch of like choral competitions and festivals, all of which have been really important experiences for me. And thirdly, I have been training in Bharatanatyam since I was 5, so I have a pretty decent exposure to Carnatic music because of that. I think my biggest takeaway from participating in all 3 of these things is that music is about a lot more than just the technical aspect. I think every single musician has been given a gift of interacting and connecting with their environment in a different way than most people can. You know, the people and places around us are meaningful in a different light than they would have been otherwise. I moved around a lot when I was little. I went to like 5 different elementary schools, so it was always really hard to adjust and make new friends, especially when the move was from India to the United States. My classmates and I couldn't really relate to each other, but somehow that wasn't super relevant when we were doing music, and it was a lot easier to understand. So I think one of the reasons I treasure music is because of that, you know, like it's been a tool sort of to help me navigate my world and make my life better in that way. I guess what I would say to current Swaranjali students is just to appreciate that and keep working to honor it. I have really enjoyed the last 4 years here. Thank you to Vasu aunty and all the other students for everything.
बन बन ढूंढने जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं बन बन ढूंढने जाऊं किते हूँ छुप गए कृष्ण मुरारी किते हूँ छुप गए कृष्ण मुरारी ma pa ni sa pa ni pa ma pa ni sa sis मुकुट और कानन कुंडल बंसी धर मन रंग फिरत गिरि धारी बन बन ढूंढन बंसी धर मन रंग फिरत गिरि धारी बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं बन बन ढूंढन बन बन ढूंढन बन बन ढूंढन बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं ताधी तनन तदृतानि ताधी तनन तदृतानि तनन तधी तनन तदृतानि दिर्दिर्द ताधी तनन तदृतानि उद तनन 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 तन उद तनन तन तनन तन तदृतानि 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 धी तनन तदृतानि ताधी तनन तन तधी तनन दिर्दिर तधी तनन तदृतानि नादिर्दिर्दानि तुंदिर्दानि नादिर्दिर्दानि तुंदिर्दानि नादिर्दानि तुंदिर्दानि तुंदिर्दानि नादिर्दानि नादिर्दिर्दानि तुंदिर्दानि नादिर्दिर तुंदिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दानि नादिर्दिर तुंदिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दिर्दानि नि सा रे ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ri sa धा किट तक धोम किट तक धित्ता धा किट तक धोम किट तक धित्ता धा किट तक धोम किट तक धित्ता क्रांधा 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 ताधी तनन तदृतानि ताधी तनन तदृतानि उद तनन 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 तन उद तनन तनन तन तदृतानि 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 धी तनन तदृतानि ताधी तनन तन तधी तनन दिर्दिर तधी तनन तदृतानि
Hi, my name is Janvi Barpande, and I recently graduated from Interlake High School, and I have committed to the University of Pittsburgh for their to their Swanson School of Engineering for their bioengineering major. I have been learning singing for the past 8 years, and out of those 8 years, I've been with Vasuji and the Swaranjali School of Music for 4 years. I'm very fortunate of that because Vasuji has carried me through a beautiful journey of obtaining my senior diploma and has given me the experience of recording in a professional studio, which I'm very fortunate for. And I have learned many types of songs actually, and some of my favorites are I like to sing bhajans and Hindustani classical music, more specifically khayals and taranas and dhrupads. And then other than that, I also like to sing semi-classical songs and also fusions from 2 different languages. Yeah, and apart from music, I love to dance. I actually also have 8 years of experience in Bharatanatyam and recently completed my Arangetram in that. So yeah, dance, music, and beats have always dominated my life so much, and they define me, and I can't imagine my life without them. So I'm very fortunate to have them with me, and I'm excited to carry on and pursue this art form in the future as well. Thank you.
जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा सुन पावेगी सासन नदिया सुन पावेगी सासन नदिया जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा मंदिरवा जा 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 रे अपने मंदिरवा जा 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 रे अपने मंदिरवा सुनो सदा रंग तुमको चाहते हैं सुनो सदा रंग तुमको चाहते हैं सदा रंग सदा रंग सदा रंग सुनो सदा रंग तुमको चाहते हैं तुम हमसे का छल न किया तुम हमसे का छल न किया जा 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 रे अपने मंदिरवा जा 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 रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने 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 मंदिरवा जा जा रे जा जा रे जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा सा गम प म गम प नि सा नि प नि सा ग रे सा नि ध प म 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 ग रे सा जा जा रे जा जा रे जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा
Hello, my name is Jessica Singh. I'm a recent graduate from Test System High School, and I'll be attending University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign to study computer science. I've been studying Swaranjali School of Music for the past 4 years, and I've been learning music ever since I was in 3rd grade. I enjoy doing various activities through high school, such as debate and Model United Nations, medical competitions like HOSA, researching, poetry, sketching, Bollywood dancing, and many more. My favorite part about Swaranjali School of Music is the dedication and commitment of everybody to come together and help out each other. Whether it's students assisting Vasu Auntie in their classes or Vasu Auntie taking the time for a day to give you extra lessons to perfect the piece with you is really admirable to me. I really love music, whether it's performing kirtan at gurudwaras or singing with my father and my brother who also sing music at family gatherings. Music is in my blood and I love doing it. I hope to continue growing and learning throughout my journey. And thank you so much, Swaranjali School of Music. Thank you.
जय 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 दुर्गे माँ जय 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 दुर्गे माता भवानी जय 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 दुर्गे माता भवानी सब जगत को दुख हरनी सब जगत को दुख हरनी जय 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 दुर्गे माता भवानी जय 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 दुर्गे माँ पाप निवारिणी महिषासुरमर्दिनी पाप निवारिणी पाप निवारिणी महिषासुरमर्दिनी रामदास शरण कहे भवानी दयानी शिवानी जय 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 दुर्गे माता भवानी जय 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 दुर्गे माँ जय 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 दुर्गे जय 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 दुर्गे सारे सारे मा पद प मा पद सारे सारे सारा सारा पद प मा रे सा सारे मा पद सारे मा प जय 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 दुर्गे माँ दुर्गे माँ दुर्गे
Hello, my name is Malika Rajshahi. I'll be going to New York University in the fall and I'll be majoring in computer science. In my time at Swaranjali, some of the best highlights have always been our performances. One of the more exciting performances was a few years ago. A group of us got to perform with Shankar Mahadevan in Seattle, and it was an amazing opportunity to be able to meet him and to perform with him. One more personal highlight for me was during my dad's 50th birthday. I had organized a medley of songs and I presented them to Vasu Auntie, and she gave me individual coaching, and she was a guiding hand to creating that performance. And it was a great moment that my dad and I shared at his 50th. I've had the most amazing time these past few years at Swaranjali and learning from Vasu Auntie. So I hope you guys enjoy my singing.
Hi, my name is Mehek Kasalia, and I recently graduated from the Overlake School. This fall, I'll be attending MIT to study computer science and minor in Mandarin. My music journey began in Western choirs. In 3rd grade, I joined Columbia choirs, and 5 years later, I moved to the Northwest choirs. I've had the honor of performing with the Seattle Symphony at Benaroya Hall 6 times through these choirs. I started at Swaranjali School in my freshman year as a total beginner in Hindustani music. I began as a 14-year-old in a class of 6-year-olds, but over the course of a year, I worked to catch up with other students my age and even earned my junior diploma in Hindustani singing. Over the past 4 years, I've performed many times with Swaranjali, even getting the opportunity to sing with Shankar Mahadevan. And this year, I earned my senior diploma in Hindustani classical singing with distinction. What I love about Hindustani music is how it combines discipline with creativity. In my other extracurriculars during high school, such as speech and debate, Mandarin, computer science, or social justice, I learned to use either discipline or creativity. But in Hindustani, I get the chance to combine the two. I especially love composing vistars and tans for this reason, because I get to combine my discipline in building vocal strength and truly understanding each rag with my own creativity and spirit, to create compositions that both honor the rag's history and also represent my own individuality. Another way I've learned to combine discipline and creativity is through my passion project, the Mehek Box. In 8th grade, during choir rehearsal, I came up with a design for a tactile toy that could teach Western rhythm in a new way. Over the past 4 years, I've prototyped, researched, volunteered, and brainstormed to make that design a reality. The Mehek Box now encompasses a physical toy, an app, and a website, all designed to teach rhythm in a multi-sensory and fun way. It also has a huge emphasis on being accessible to students with disabilities. The Mehek Box is now in use with 5 different music programs all across the country, with both abled and disabled students. And I plan to continue developing it and other accessible music education tools for these programs. With the discipline and creativity Swaranjali taught me, I hope to bring that same discipline and creativity to students of all abilities by making music education more accessible and fun with tools like the Mehek Box.
तुम हम संग जीन बोलो पिहरवा तुम हम संग जीन बोलो पिहरवा तुम हम संग जीन बोलो पिहरवा ओरन सुनेहा मिलावत हो ओरन सुनेहा मिलावत हो और हमसे करत तुमरा हमसे करत तुमरा तुम हम संग जीन बोलो पिहरवा तुम हम संग जीन बोलो जीन बोलो पिहरवा पिहरवा तुम हम संग जीन बोलो कहाँ करूँ कछुबन नहीं आवे कहाँ करूँ कछुबन नहीं आवे बन नहीं आवे कहाँ करूँ कछुबन नहीं आवे कहाँ करूँ कछु सा सा ध प ग रे ग प ध सा कहाँ करूँ कछु सा ध ध प ग रे सा सा ग रे प ग ध प सा कहाँ करूँ कछु ग ग रे सा ध प ग रे सा ध प ग रे सा रे ग प ध प ध सा प ग प ध सा प ग प ध सा कहाँ करूँ कछुबन नहीं आवे सोढ़ीट लंगरवा सोढ़ीट लंगरवा gada pari gari sa gada pari gada pari gari sa gada pari gada pari ga pa da sa tum hum sang jeene tum hum sang jeene tum hum sang jeene bolo.
My name is Priyal Gupta, and I will be attending the University of San Diego to major in business and minor in chemistry and study dentistry in graduate school. My biggest takeaway from Swaranjali School would definitely be how much I've learned about myself through the discipline that's needed to study Hindustani classical music, as well as how much I've learned about my voice. And my favorite memories from the school would definitely be meeting and connecting with some of my best friends at the school through music. And some other types of music that I study are Kathak. I'm a Kathak dancer, and I also play the tuba and the sousaphone in my school's band.
फागुन मास सुहायो फागुन मास सुहायो फागुन मास सुहायो रसिया होरी खेलन आयो होरी खेलन आयो रसिया होरी खेलन आयो रसिया होरी खेलन आयो अबीर गुलाल भरे पैठन में दौड़ी बदन लपटायो रसिया होरी खेलन आयो फागुन मास सुहायो फागुन मास सुहायो रसिया 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 गारिन गावत भाव बतावत गारिन गावत भाव बतावत गारिन गावत भाव बतावत गारिन गावत भाव बतावत नी 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 सा नी सा नी ध प ग म प नी सा ग म प नी सा ग म म प प नी नी सा गारिन गावत भाव बतावत सा नी ध प म म प ग म ग रे सा म ग प म ध प म ग म प नी सा प म ग म प नी सा प म ग म प नी नी सा भाव बतावत सा रे सा नी म प ग म ग ग नी ध प म प ग म ग रे सा नी सा ग म प नी सा गारिन गावत नंदन वंदन रोरी प्रभु को नाना विध नाच नचायो होरी खेलन आयो फागुन मास सुहायो फागुन मास सुहायो रसिया होरी खेलन होरी खेलन होरी खेलन आयो
Hello, my name is Richa, and I recently graduated from Skyline High School, where I earned my IB diploma. Next year, I plan to attend the Barrett Honors College at Arizona State University, where I plan to major in business marketing. Outside of music and school, I really enjoy to cook, go on hikes, take pictures, go to concerts, and spend time with my family and friends. I've also earned my black belt in Shudokan Karate. I won the award for Best Analyst at a Police Forensics competition, and I also was a finalist in the Secret Superstar singing competition. I've been learning music from Vasudev since I was 6 years old, so just over 12 years now, and over these past 12 years I've made so many memories, from big performances and like singing on stage and opening for artists like Sonu Nigam and Shankar Mahadevan, to the more intimate memories like just goofing around in class or bonding with my classmates in Vasuji. It has been such an honor to learn from Vasuji, no matter what was going on, whether I was moving houses through COVID. She's always been the one constant in my life, and it's been so nice seeing her every week, and I always look forward to going to class. And honestly, growing up in the United States, it was kind of difficult for me to connect to my Indian roots just because we're in a really new and diverse environment, but music has really helped form and strengthen the connection I had with my culture and my roots. The skills I've learned from Vasudev have helped me so tremendously, whether it's in covering songs, live performances, and garba, or just me just having fun and covering songs. And I once again just want to thank Vasudev from the bottom of my heart for being one of the most influential people in my life, and for teaching me so much over these past 12 years and shaping me into the person that I am today. I'll miss you so much when I go to college, but I will definitely be back to visit you and to catch up with you. Vasudev is truly the most dedicated, talented, and caring teacher, and she always wishes the best for her students and to make them as successful as possible. And that's one thing I'll never forget, and she's always going to be so close to my heart. I will now be singing the composition Hori Aaj Chale in the Rag Kafi and the Tal Deep Chandip. I chose this song because of the way it conveys the soft and soulful elements of music, such as grace notes and avagrahas, in addition to the more classical singing aspects, such as gamaks and runs. And overall, it just shows the beautiful balance that we can see in Hindustani classical music, and how all the skills that we've learned so far have just come together beautifully in the composition. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the song.
श्याम 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 घन श्याम होरी आज चले चाहे काल चले, होरी आज चले चाहे काल चले, मोरा मदन मोहन मोसे आन मिले, मोरा मदन मोहन मोसे
Hi, my name is Surya Narayanan Swaminathan, but as you guys know, I just go by Surya. I'm going to be attending Penn State with chemical engineering as my major. Hopefully, I plan to do up till master's and then maybe work at SpaceX. So that's my plans for the future. I've been in Swaranjali school since I think 5th grade. I've been learning Hindustani. I started in the beginning class with my friend, and then I got pushed up to the class that I'm currently in. It was quite a trip and I learned a lot. I was quite surprised because I thought all Indian music sounded the same, and I've heard my mom sing it a lot inside the house. But learning this really opened my mind up about the different cultures, and I'm really thankful for what Swaranjali schools and what Vasaji has taught me for Hindustani music. Outside of Swaranjali schools, as you guys know, I'm at Newport. I've been in the jazz choir for all 4 years. I've been to all-state choir from 6th grade till 12th grade. I've made it 5 times, which is pretty interesting. And then also I do beatboxing. So I've been quite musical. I definitely do plan on joining a choir or joining an a cappella group in Penn State. And I know that even if I work at SpaceX, I will be singing later in the future. Thank you so much.
अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी, भैया मरोड़ी बारे जोरी, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया यमुना के नीर तीर मांगत तधी खीर, मांगत तधी खीर, मांगत तधी खीर, मांगत तधी खीर, धाय धाय आयरी करत है बर जोरी, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी। अपनी गरज सा गमदनी सानी दमग, अपनी गरज गमदनी सानी दप मगरे सा, अपनी गरज मग मद धमदनी निधनी सा, अपनी गरज धनी सारे सानी दम गमदनी, अपनी गरज सारे सानी दम नि दम गरे सा, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी, गम मगरे सा नि द सानी द प धनी सारे सानी द प मगरे सा, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी, निसा गम धनी सारे सानी सानी द नि द प द प म मगरे सा, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी, धनी नि सा ग ग म म द धनी धनी नि सा धनी सा ग म ग रे सा सानी द म म ग रे सा सानी द म म ग रे सानी द म ग, अपनी गरज पकड़ लेने पकड़ लेने पकड़ लेने भैया मोरी।
my name is Shivani Panaganti. I recently graduated from Skyline High School this June, and I will be going to the University of Washington this fall. I've been attending Vestigi's class for the past 7 to 8 years approximately, and this year I just got my senior diploma in Hindustani music. Vestigi is a great teacher and I owe a lot to her. Along with singing, I recently started to learn how to play the guitar. This is so that I can learn to play the guitar and sing together, and this would improve my singing as a whole. And another way I engage with music is through my family. My brother also actually learned singing as well. He does choir singing, just like I used to do, and together we like to sing together. For example, we do karaoke nights together, and he also plays the guitar, so he plays the guitar and I sing, or vice versa. This past year, I decided to do a performance for the seniors at this thing called Chai and Chat. I did 3 songs that were Antakshari themed. So basically I started with Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, and then I sang the next Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, and I ended with Jag Ghumeya. And this was to sing for the seniors. Tere bina guzara Ae Dil Hai Mushkil Ae Dil Hai Mushkil Jeena yahan Zara hatke zara bachke ye hai Bombay meri jaan कही जैसी तो है वैसी रहना जग घूमे थारी जैसा ना कोई. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my performance today. Na